MailSport Boxing. I'm joined by Alex Krassyuk. How are you doing?
Thanks God, all good. Alhamdulillah.
Well, first question has to be, is it 1-0 Team Usyk or 1-0 Team Fury after what we saw go on earlier today?
As I said before, there is a game, Orthodox celebrating Easter. We have boiled eggs and we crack eggs, and whose egg is cracked lost. So according to what we saw, John Fury lost this one. His one got cracked.
What happened in your kind of words? How did it all play out?
I have no idea, because I was at Sky Sports together with Usyk, and we heard this tension, Usyk, Fury, Fury, and then John Fury appeared. He tried to his power with our security guy, was not lucky enough, so he released, he came back, and then he saw the smallest guy in the team and tried to hit him with a forehead and got cut himself. So we have two news. The bad news is that Fury got cut. The good news is that it's a different Fury.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Was the main concern was obviously we want to keep Usyk and we want to keep Tyson Fury as far away from this as possible. We can't have another cut, not this close.
No way, no way, no way. Let John take all the cuts. I think he looks like he likes it.
We obviously like a bit of the rivalry, you know, the chanting and stuff is good, it adds a bit of atmosphere, but do you think it kind of crossed the line today?
It did, and it will, for sure. We have such a good performers in the house. I had some, you still have some blood spots here. It's Fury's blood. When I was when I was wiping it in the toilet, one famous man asked me, "What are you doing?" "I'm wiping Fury's blood." "Why are you doing this? Just sell your shirt." It's expensive now.
Make a fortune. What did Usyk say about it afterwards? Was he fazed by it, or did he just wash over him?
He said, "Don't. If you touch my guys." No, he said, "Don't touch my guys. It's too dangerous."
And we saw you go over to John Fury afterwards. There was a handshake and a hug.
Yeah.
What did you say to him in that moment?
At that moment, when I came up to him, I was sure that it was my guy who hit him, because I didn't see that. I had the impression that it was my guy, so I told him, I give you my word that I will take care of that. I was sure it was one of my guys, which I didn't believe it could be true. That's why I said, listen, my apologies on behalf of the team. Absolutely unprofessional, complete bomb, complete sorry for my language, it shouldn't have happened, my fault, I wasn't there. So that's what I said. I'm not taking my words back, but would expect to hear something in return.
So you have a different opinion on it now, you've watched it back?
When I watch the video, I have completely different opinion. I have some pills that calms you down, if I can just share some of them.
In terms of the fight itself, obviously, you know, huge fight, biggest fight of the century, obviously backing Usyk to win it. Team's super confident about it. We spoke to him out in Spain. How are you feeling? Because obviously you're close to Usyk, not just as, you know, promoter part of the team. How are you feeling in terms of being his friend?
Same. I'm feeling the same. I'm feeling the same. We are several days away from becoming the two-time undisputed. How will it happen? Well, he will exhaust him. He will, as I mentioned before, he will eat his heart, eat his soul, eat his body, and then just knock him out.
Do you think, because he's done it at cruiserweight, do you think it means as much doing it at heavyweight, or do you think because he's done it before, it's kind of been there, done that?
He always dreamt to become the Olympic champion, and he achieved that. Then he wanted to become the world champion, and he achieved that. After that, we started to put new goals, the undisputed. Well, he became one. What's next? Heavyweight. Let's go. Heavyweight champion of the world. Done. Unified heavyweight champion of the world. What's next? Undisputed?
Yep.
Not done yet, sorry.
We have to ask you, and I know it's a narrative that winds up the Usyk camp, but this blow to the body situation, why do you think people are so caught up on the fact that they think that he's got a weak torso?
My colleague, Frank Warren, brought this narrative in Poland to justify the loss of his kid. Boxing fans in the UK, for some reason, started to repeat it. So that was the reason of, that's how it actually appeared. What is the reason for that? There's no reason for that. Is Usyk weak for the low blows? He is. Like every man. That's why they are not legal. Is he okay for any other blows? Well, we've seen him fighting for several years, like since 2013. I never noticed Usyk being weak anywhere, because the most difficult thing about Usyk is to land the punch. No matter how strong you are, no matter how big you are, how fat you are, you have to land the punch. This is the number one priority. Otherwise, your strength, your power will mean nothing. And this is the point where Usyk is the strong man. He is invisible. When you expect him to hit here, you got hit from here. And it's heavyweights. That's why we love him. That's why the whole world is excited with Usyk, because of his boxing skills.
I have two more questions for you. The next is, Tyson Fury's obviously lost a lot of weight. He looks in good shape. Do you think that that weight loss will be able to help him put up a better fight against Usyk? Is it something that worries him?
He's nervous. When people are nervous, they lose weight. You know, when the war started in Ukraine, Usyk lost 10 kilos. So now Tyson lost more than 10 kilos. He's obviously nervous. His father is nervous too. He's gaining weight. What should they feel several days to losing the biggest fight of their career? Of course, they should be nervous, and it's normal, and we respect that, and we can help them handle with it. As I mentioned, the pills before.
Well, finally, what is your prediction for Saturday night? How do you see the fight unfolding and playing out?
Eat heart, eat soul, eat body, and knock the guy out.